In the 17th century, London was already one of the largest cities in Europe. Nearly 500,000 people were packed into a dense and rapidly growing metropolis, where narrow streets, timber houses, and the River Thames shaped everyday life. This was a city expanding faster than it could safely contain, driven by trade, river traffic, and constant movement. Through modern AI reconstruction, we can step into scenes that once existed only in paintings, and see London not as a still image, but as a living city. Old London Bridge was far more than a bridge. It was a crowded street suspended above the River Thames. Houses, shops, warehouses, and chapels were built directly onto the bridge, rising several stories high and projecting over the roadway below. Beneath them, the river was forced through narrow stone arches, creating violent currents that made navigation dangerous. Fire was a constant threat. Congestion was unavoidable. Yet for centuries, people lived and worked here. Until the 18th century, this was the only permanent crossing of the Thames in central London. To cross the city meant to cross this bridge. In September of 1666, a small fire became an unstoppable inferno. Built largely of wood, with narrow streets and crowded buildings, London was defenseless. Even St. Paul's Cathedral, the city's greatest landmark, was consumed by the flames. Within days, much of medieval London had been reduced to ash. Yet from this devastation came transformation. The fire erased centuries of construction, and forced the city to rebuild, reshape, and begin again. Power in 17th century London rose directly from the river. The Tower of London stood as a symbol of the state, a fortress, a treasury, and one of England's most feared prisons. Farther west, Westminster formed the political and spiritual heart of the nation. Parliament, courts, coronations, and royal rituals all unfolded beside the Thames. Before modern roads and bridges, the river was London's true highway, carrying people straight to the centre of power. Whitehall Palace was once the centre of royal government, a vast complex where decisions shaping the kingdom were made. Kings and courtiers arrived by boat, stepping directly from the river into the heart of the Stuart Court. Far from the crowded city, Richmond Palace offered space, cleaner air, and retreat. It was here that Queen Elizabeth I spent her final days, marking the end of the Tudor dynasty. 17th century London was crowded, dangerous, and deeply divided. But it was also a city that shaped the world we know today. These streets, these crossings, and this river still exist, even if their forms have changed. We may never truly step back in time. But through these reconstructions, we can come closer than ever before. If there is another city, another moment in history you would like to see brought back to life, let me know in the comments. The journey into the past continues.